Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all doing fine and everybody's managing. Happy New Year to everyone. I've been a bit lost, and I'm sure everybody's been wondering where I have been. I'm so sorry, but I've been busy trying to make ends meet left, right, and center. Please share the video and let us go ahead. Ndishuwa amawulire gekawungezi gawedde ku NTV for NBS twali boycotting so tulabaga NTV. Naye, please share the video. Let us get about 70 people. They're quite enough for me. And then let's go ahead and start discussing. My title today is Supporting Museveni Does Not Guarantee Your Life. 2. I will first of all start by addressing what is happening. The police force today has come out and wrote a very long statement as Nubian Lee and Eddie Mutwe are in police cells and they're fine and they're not tortured. It is very annoying. Kinyiza nnyo nti poliisi ya wano ekutte Photoshop n'ekwata ekifaananyi kya Eddie Mutwe nga bamukoze bwe bati aseka yenna left, right and center ne bamukuba ekifaananyi ne bakifulumya. It is a lie, and our question is very simple. Produce them in court. They've been in prison for more than 72 hours already. Produce them to court. We do not want to see what you're writing on Facebook. We want to see our boys and our girls in court in Masaka. Simple. Because number one, they were arrested unlawfully. Tebalina musango gwe baakoze gwabadde gubasibya mu kkomera. Bagenda kunoonya kalulu. And our constitution ekikkiriza. If somebody is a presidential candidate, is allowed to go and look for votes. Bwe baatambula naye Robert Kyagulanyi, because they know that people were about to start rioting, bamuvuga hypocrisy, ne bamuzza emagere. And now they arrested the rest of his team. Because Museveni, what he's trying to do is to subdue Ugandans. Please, Ugandans, temugwa muman. There's some people who have been calling me and they're telling me, Patricia, twagamba Bobby Wine alekerao campaigning. It is not going to work like that. We cannot let Museveni subdue us with fear. We have been in fear for the past 35 years. We cannot continue living in fear simply because Museveni agena kujaba chunye. Those people who have been supporting him, they killed them. Zebra was killed by the Uganda police. It does not make sense how Museveni yesterday stood up on public domain, on public television, and started talking. How? First of all, Zebra Bamse because started Lowoza were NUP. Really? Does that guarantee somebody's killing? How can the government say that they simply killed Zebra simply because Museveni Abadalowoza, is one of those people who is training people to disturb other people's peace? What kind of absolute nonsense is that? When you sit back and wonder what is the interest of Museveni in this whole Zebra case, what is his interest? Because as soon as the dude died, President Museveni had to say Misinde, kwa, against akubidde omuwala, mukazi wa Mase, mukazi wa Zebra. Amangu ago dakika 10, omusajja yakafa. Press conference, amangu ago omuwala akoze awo interview chap ate simanya Museveni amuweereza amabugo. Ebifaananyi bifulumye bamuwadde sente. The next thing that is also doesn't make sense, President Museveni amangu n'embiro ku state gundi bagiyita batya simanya state whatever he speaks at the end of the year speech, he comes and literally all that speech was predominated by what Museveni was talking about that girl, that dude. Speech, no. Who could that be at my house in this time? Muninde ko bannange. Oh. Munindako mbeere kaawo. Ani azze ekiro kino. Hello? Who is it? Hey. That's what I said, yeah. nkomyewo. Mujja kunsonyiwako waliwo abadde azze. As if that is not enough. Obwebwosa bwa gavumenti ya wano bamaze okutta omwana. Mbuno simanya bagiyita address y'omwaka. Bamaze okutta omwana agenze yabadde abawagira. Remember nti Mando oba gye bayita Zebra video yafulumye mujjukira nti buli kyoyogera internet teyeerabira. Zebra internet ekifaananyi kyamukutte ku video ng'alina gw'agamba nti muzeeyi abaana ba NUP beesiga tomato ketchup ne beefuula abalwadde ne beefuula abakubiddwa naye tugenda tubasaanyeewo. And guess what? Ekiri atabaala. That was I said it last year. That ekiri atabaala kye kigenda naawe okulya ng'oli waka. If you support Museveni, it does not guarantee your life. He doesn't. Kawesa yali akolera Museveni. Come in, nkugulidde mukwano, come in, di live. Nakwerabira tenentandika live. Mpaamu eddakiika 10 zokka. Ekyo ne kiggwa. N'otunuulira buli kintu kyonna ekintu kya Museveni kyakivandula. Kati poliisi ya Museveni leero egenze ne yeewunza n'ewandiika mbu Nubian Lee ali fine ne Edi Mutwe, Edi Sebuufu. Ne bakuba ebifaananyi ebitakwatagana. Our question is very simple, Mr. Museveni and your government. Please, all we want is them in court. Mubalete mu kooti basalizibwe omusango gwabwe tutegeere nti bamugenda batwala rimandi ewa eruzira oba mubatwala wa whatever. Museveni buli kintu kyali mu kukola kya kiyaye. Nicholas bamugyeko million 15 cash bail. Where does that money go? When I was in prison in Arua, batujjako sente. What is that money used for? Zikola mirimu ki? Ezigibwako abantu buli kaseera kati abaana babasibye. How many are they? Bonna bagenda kubajjako sente za bail. Buli omu. Where does that money go? Ezigibwako abantu mu bail. Zikola mirimu ki? Kubanga prison toilet ziba nkyafu. Emmere ebeera nfu. Buli kintu ekyomu Uganda kifu. Mukomera wabi nnyo wajjudde ensiri tebasobola na kufumigatingayo muba mujjudde ensiri. So what my question is ezo sente za bail zibatujjako non-stop zaaki? Buli muntu gwe basiba bamujjako sente. A lot of money. Kwagabatekawo akatego kakufunirako sente. Ziri awo buli gwe basiba kimanye nti balina omujjako sente. Ate tebasaba sente zikawa 5,000. Tebasaba sente zikawa 5,000. Buli muntu bailo simanya nani bailo cash bail zafuka cash bail. Where does that money go? Because even the prisons are a mess. The prisoners are the ones who dig the prison. The prisoners are the ones who clean the toilets. The prisoners, for your matter, when I was arrested, Nolwekyo sente zaffe zikozesaamu ki? Ezo za bail etakoma. Boda z'abantu zonna baziwamba zirya. Why is Museveni messing up the country non-stop? Why is he stealing the country now? He has stolen everything, literally. Omusajja abulako kubba vvu. Museveni must go. Museveni must go. Buli kintu kya Uganda kya kiyaye. Owa poliisi wakukwata ng'ovuga emmotoka nga tolina bisaanyizo akuggyako sente. Wogenda mu poliisi oba olina omusango, first of all, kye kino kisesa. Oba olina omusango oba tolina, olina okusasula sente za bail. Oba omusango gukusinze aba tegukusinze, olina okuwaayo kintu kiroogo. Ekyo kye kikusobeera ne weebuuza nti sente zino zaalagawa era zitegeeza ki? The country is all in a mess. There is no order, there is no leadership, there is nothing. Museveni is telling you that somebody was killed simply because they suspected that this person was training abantu ba NUP. Do you mean that abantu ba NUP tebagenda mu gym? Are you trying to say that abaana bano bagolera badde bakuba ebikonde for years? But Justin Jukobatan Kokuba Vikonde for years, even before he went to America. Two sons abantu wamekamu Uganda babadi bakube Vikonde for years. How can you tell me nti Uganda toyina na freedom? Abana abato bakube Vikonde, abana abato banyumirwe Vikonde. Naye for years that they've been trying to okuyiga before. Now okubera ngo limpubi wa Vikonde is a reason to die. Because Joseph Vegas mukwano gwange Gundi Rubega, he's my friend. He used to live here in London. Yabuze tebamulaba. Omuvubuka yarabya nga batta zebra yafudde ne bamusula mu nsiko. Museveni, you have killed and killed and killed and continue to kill. And then somebody comes here and tells us that stop talking about removing a dictator. Stop talking about removing a dictator. Tell us what you're going to do for us. We are not going to do anything for you. Uganda, first of all, needs to get rid of the dictator. Then we start from there. Then take it from there. Number one. Right now is to remove the dictator. Chemotherapy. You cannot just go to chemotherapy before the operation. No. Uganda's got a big cancer, and that cancer is a tumor, and that is President Museveni. So our biggest problem is the tumor must be removed, then somebody can start their chemo. And that is Uganda. Then we shall know where to take Uganda from. Uganda is a mess. Ugandans are mess. Everything is a mess. The police is a mess. The army is a mess. The president is a mess. The son of the president is a mess. He's writing now tribalistic tweets every day. Every day. He even wrote and said that, unfortunately, there is nobody who can take on Uganda. He wrote it. He removed those tweets. I follow his page. He had blocked me. Nobody writes for Muhoozi. Nobody. And nobody should lie to you. He comes and says that, oh, Bobby Wine in Bomsinguzi, Yakasingurachi. What is he talking about? All they are doing is to Voluga. They have messed up everything. Then they come here and start playing victims. Oh, Ugandans, they've COVID. Supporting Museveni does not guarantee your life. Because today, as we speak, the NRM cadres have a COVID. And guess what? How did COVID spread in Uganda? It is because of Museveni. He came up with the fake man. Natugamba, Museveni no professor, yakoze COVID vaccine. Yajane kadaga. Abantu ne bakunganya sente papa Ugandans bakunganyiza amamotoka papa bana Uganda bakutte mmere bagitutte mu kufudu simanya bichi papa buli kimu Museveni bakimuwadde esente baziba amamotoka gabula emmere bagiba buli kintu ne bakiba paka bana Uganda ne batuuka ne bagamba enough is enough, we must go back to work, if we die we die. Everything about Museveni is about death. If you support Museveni, it does not guarantee your life, because now COVID is fate. It is fate, unfortunately. It is a natural disaster. Nobody has caused the COVID. But guess what? His people are dying day and night. Now everyone, Margaret Muhanga, I have lost a lot of people. And my family, my family has died of COVID. We shall dance on your graves. Mando. Zabra yagamba ajja stopping abantu ba NUP. Era amanyi okudiringa nabo. Era ajja kubakuba ebikonde. Guess what? Emundu ya Museveni gwabadde supporting ye yamukuba. And Museveni comes and admits. But how come he has admitted and nobody has been brought to book? As Museveni boss, ne fulo wakari nse ngenda following up this case. Era we mali kuji following up. Who has ever been brought to book? But case in Uganda, Museveni agenda jitunulamu. But who has ever been brought to book? Okujjako abasiramu. Bebawayiriza. Museveni will use you and he will dump you. Those people are bali mukukwenya kwenya. I am looking at Basamugudu. Na yewe bali nabatandikako Museveni mumusaji. That man has no friendship. talina mukwano, he will use you. Leero ndabeka video nga abantu balwana abawala nga bayomba tebabasasudde sente zaabwe. Twalaba bali abawala abegundi abebusoga nga beeyambudde amasaati bagagjeemu tukooye okubeera nga tuwagira NRM. Twalaba bebusaabala basooka kwekalakaasa ebamala ne babawo emitwalo ena bagigabane abo nabo ne balwana. Everything about Museveni is a mess. He doesn't pay. He's a muyaya. He's a crook. He's a liar. He's everything. There is no future that is going to secure for you. Talina future jagenda kusekiwa lingira neji kwanga naye abaana be bennyini teri secure. That is why his own son, a son that has grown up as an elite, the rich children of Uganda, can stand up on his feet and tweet a drunken tweet. No, Patricia, that I can express myself and speak, but those girls cannot even talk. Yes, she's a pastor. She can't. That before us. That is how much these people, Museveni will not secure anything apart from himself. All he cares about is himself. This is why Yalese Commander-in-Chief Mutabani, because Gamba, fine, Jokirantino, before they kill the president, whoever wants to fight a country, I know it through the Commander-in-Chief. That means Museveni Chatugazanti, okay, watching Mutabani and gave us okay, Mute, Nayenzing and secure. That is how selfish Museveni is. Kubanga single talutandika basi okera ku Commander-in-Chief okusanga oyo simanya president wa nali. Shamel Sanyo mbuziza, when are you coming so that we can vote? Is voting a process daily? Or mbade manyinti we vote on the 14th? Stop asking silly questions, please. Okay? I don't need to come every day. And flights these days are 24 hours. They're not 24 hours. It's only 10 hours and I'm in Uganda. So stop asking silly questions. Even if I don't come, but at least nyonge de doziri yange. Era nenjogera. Era nenkola kyensobola. Nengamba Museveni must go, and I will stand on my feet that we are removing a dictator. My face may not particularly be necessary. My appeal, as I'm about to finish because I have a visit in the living room, my appeal to my Ugandans, please, those who can travel, please, it will be very important that people can go. If you cannot vote, ngatolina ID. Ngatolina national ID usokuma kalulu. Chikutukakatako fenna. Atajja kusobola kukuma kalulu. Oba atajja kusobola kutambula. Echo simusango. Fine, that is okay. But please, webereremu oteka kasente ku side ako supporting abagenda kulunda. Chikulu nnyo. Tujja kubeera yeno mu diaspora nga tuwaga nga tuwagira nga tukola buli kimu. It is our responsibility okulaba nga tulwana okulaba nti ensi yaffe evaako n'omusajja nakyemalira talikoma ku bwa nakyemalira muyayayaye takoma ku bwa muyaye mubbi. Everything wrong is about Museveni. Everything wrong. He's a mess. He has messed up everything. So please remember, as I speak, whoever has crossed over to go to Museveni, you have to work and work and work. It's not one of those things that you just say, kangenendie kasente mveyu. No, it is a daily thing. So the opportunity cost at the end of the day is what is more sustainable. It's changing Uganda for once and for all. Chechisinga. Kuchusa Uganda tutandike buto. Mwabali mukutusaba ideology tetuzirina. We do not have an ideology, but we have an app called You Vote. Please, those who have social media handles and social media Twitter, please let us continue demanding. Let us continue demanding. Mugenda ku page ya police force and bombard them with comments. Lero balinga headless chicken. Woba commenting nga bakuddamu. Tubateke under pressure by producing abantu bafe mu court. Command. It is their right, it is their obligation for the government of Uganda and the police force to produce our people into court. We have known Enanga to lie. We have known every spokesperson for the police to lie. Kali akavako kali kalimba. Nebalete Enanga ate ye Enanga ali was. everything is a lie. He looks like Obama Mtekana ku prison. Ku moon. I don't even know why he's like that. Please, it is paramount, as our president has said today, your vote is your future. Your vote. Your vote is your future. Your vote is what is going to produce medicine in the hospitals. He has said that your vote is one that is going to change the education system in Uganda. He has said that your vote is what is going to be able to build better roads. Let us vote for Robert Chagulanyi as the president. When you see that umbrella, if you cannot make it, please speak to your families. Please sponsor somebody to move. Because ewaffe kalungu bagande ddala president okulinnyayo. So mwezo areas gyatasobodde kutuuka twebeereremu tukyongeremu. This is our ultimate responsibility. This is not about Robert Chagulanyi. You're not helping Robert. Please stop thinking that Bobby Wine to Mukoledi. Bobby Wine to Gena Mukolerachi. This is not about Bobby Wine. This is about Uganda. Bobby Wine is a revolutionist. He only came to help us. Yajja n'atuyamba n'atuggye. Saawa zino tetukyalina budde bwa ntalo, tetukyalina budde bwa arguing over small matters. Now we need to move forward and we need to vote in big numbers. For those who will be able to make it to Uganda, that would be nice. For those who cannot make it, please be careful. Those who will be at the tally centers, make sure that your phone has got enough battery. Please invest in a power bank. If need be, Jako apps for now. Soko Jako internet so calling the simuyo ebereko. Sagala kulira any excuse but simi yange yabadde teriko muliro. We need to be responsible, and we need to take responsibility. Mukalulu kano fabagendo kekumira, fabagendo kumakinga sure wanti tukalo bala, fabagendo kumakinga sure wanti bakalanga. Era president omutufu alangibwe. No one else so will do it for you. Nobody's going to do it for you. Our country is bleeding. Uganda is bleeding. Uganda is a mess. Don't forget, please share the video and tell everybody that the new app is called YouVote. Go and download it. If you're not on Android, I think I want to have Apple App Store. Bachari, abali ku Apple, they can still get it, because if you have your Google Play oba Google if you don't have the Play Store on Apple, I'm sure there is a way we can on Google on your Apple phone, because I use Apple. I tend to do app. So while you engage but I know the boys are very, very good with computers, are very good. They'll come and explain how everybody is able to access it on their personal phones. I love you, everybody, and thank you so much. And let's not forget, 14th of January is when Museveni is going to go. People power, our power. I love you.